Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Couture Barbie, and I'm back again with another video for you guys. So today's video is going to be about when should a trans girl tell guys who are interested in them, who have talked to them, or who is showing sexual interest in them. When should a trans girl tell that guy that they are trans? Now, a lot of people are going to have different opinions on this video, and a lot of people's experiences are going to be different regarding this video, especially different trans girls. You know, you have different races and different experiences and different things like that. But I am going to talk to you guys about this particular subject from a Black African American transgendered perspective, because I can't really speak on any other ethnicities. I'm sorry, because very much so that. But guys, I just wanted to come to you guys really quickly because I thought this was a really good video to do. Again, because a lot of people have different opinions and idealistics when it comes to this subject. So before I jump into this video, guys, like I always do, I like to welcome those of you who are visiting this channel for the first time. Welcome. I hope you guys feel home here enough to go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications. And those of you who are returning visitors, I'd like to say thank you so much for your support, and I appreciate you guys so much for coming here each and every video. And I hope that you guys continue to show that support. Thumbs up this video, like and share this video, guys. And guys, don't forget to turn on your bell notifications so whenever I put out a new video, you guys won't miss it. Again, today's topic is going to be about when should a trans girl tell a guy or female, trans man, whatever, because in most instances people hear these stories and like their main focus is solely on when should a transgender female tell a transgendered, mainly this topic is mostly focused on when should a transgender female tell a guy who has shown interest in her or who is interested in her, when is the good time to say, hey, I'm transgender. Or if you leave it up to the heterosexual community, predominantly it's going to be cis heterosexual Black females and, you know, minority females. If you leave it up to them, this is the scenario that they deem to be acceptable for transgender women experiences. So transgender female, and it's a guy, oh, hey, what's your name? Oh, I'm transgendered. Yeah, you probably don't want me. Hey, see, that's this woman over there, that Black woman. She's a strong Black woman. You should go talk to her. Oh, wow, you see that Hispanic cis woman? She was born with the coochie. You should go talk to her. She can bear your kids, and, you know, I can't. So you shouldn't show any interest in me. Really, that's the scenario that cis heterosexual females deem to be acceptable. Now, from my experience of dealing with heterosexual males, right, because I use quotations when I talk about these topics, because you never really know what people do behind closed doors. Of course, they're going to put on the front for you. They're going to put their best foot forward when you know, people who they feel matter are around, so they're gonna always put forth that best persona. So with heterosexual males, right, their whole thing is again, you know, regular everyday interactions. Oh wow, I like your shoes. Oh, I'm transgender. Hey, caution. I'm transgender, you know, hey, chick with a dick, you don't want me, you know, I can't bear your kids, you know, I'm not, and I'm really gonna try to not make this a long video with my opinion and you know, my personal experiences. But what I would say regarding the topic is that it's, first of all, you know, it's not your business. That's what I'm gonna say. That's number one. And you know, just, and I like to use scenarios, you know, like, so let's just say, you know, you're a guy or a girl. This doesn't matter, you know, gender doesn't really have, because this is just an everyday experience. You know, you're going out, you get dressed, you know, everybody puts their pants on one leg at a time. You know, according to them, they think we just jump in one leg, and like, I don't know if there's some magic trick they think we do. But no, everybody just puts their pants on one leg at a time. Ladies, we step into our skirts one foot at a time, and we pull them on up, and we get ready and we go for our, you know, get ready and go about our day. Cool. So with regular everyday experiences, we come across a whole bunch of people just in a single day that you're not going to have a personal connection with, or you're not going to have a intimate experience with, right? So why would it then be, this is just, you know, a question that I have, you know, this is just an everyday experience, right? Why would it then be simply because you held the door open for me? Why should I say, oh, well, you probably don't want to hold that door open for me because, you know, I am transgendered. You know, hey, yeah, thank you so much for being a gentleman and showing chivalry, but you probably don't want to let me ahead of you. You know, even though I am a female, you know, you should just, you know, I'm transgendered, so, you know, you shouldn't be kind to me. You should be mean. You should ostracize me, and you should treat me as if I'm something that I am not presented to be in regular everyday society. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know why people think that. And then like there's this whole thing of, oh my God, you fooled me, or you can fool me, stop fooling people. How? Like, you know, I just feel like in a lot of instances, it stems from a place of insecurity when it comes down to people in these topics, when they feel really like intense, heightened emotions regarding people of transgendered experiences, because I feel like it's more so a personal thing, and like different personal experiences that they have dealt with that might not have been the best. And then there's the stereotypes of people getting outed, and you know, the whole embarrassment, societal norms, and different things like that, of why people have now predominantly them, and then falls the other minorities, and you know, usually it will be the Caucasians last, you know, because things like that really don't matter to them. From my experiences, it's just like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm going on by my day, you know, that type of thing. And those are instances that I'm really used to. But I feel like getting back onto the topic, when is a good time to tell a person who has shown interest in you? Because this can be a trans person, this can be a person who might be lesbian, you know, a gay guy who just might not know, regardless of the fact that he's gay, and both of you are a part of the LGBT community, he may not know that you're trans, that you're a trans woman or a trans man. So guys, when we're talking about trans issues, guys, keep in mind that there are two genders in the world. It's not just one. So there's two genders in the world. You have men and female. Both men and female transition to be the sex that suits them, or the sex that is most connected with their spirit. So a lot of people talk about trans, and this is very narrow-minded and one-track minded, solely focusing on the males who have transitioned into females. Okay, so try to get that that bigot mindset, you know, adjusted, because you know it's unfair. Not that anybody's looking for fairness, because again, like I tell you, I'm not looking for exception here. No, I'm not even looking to educate. I'm just looking to talk and to create content and different things like that. Think whatever you want, but it's more than just transgender females who transition from male to female. Okay, so somebody shows interest in you, right? Hypothetical situation, everyday life experiences. But those of us who are of trans experience, who do those things, you go to a gas station, supermarket, whatever the case may be, and this has happened to me many times, countless times, to be honest. You know, a guy comes to me and, you know, he's like either holding the door, you know, trying to get my number, whatever the case may be. I'll tell you this, from an African American transgender perspective, I am very selective with the guys who I encounter, because my whole mindset is I want to survive. I want to live a long life. I am a person that does not have to say, oh, I'm trans this or I'm trans that. I'm not walking in the door with a billboard or a shirt that says transgender person, make way, proceed at your own risk. That's ridiculous, okay? That's ridiculous. And I know that many people want that to be the case, but bitch, you will never get that from me, ever. But going back to this topic, guys, there is really no perfect time to really say that that you're transgendered when dealing with a person who's showing interest in you. I would say that you should, if it's something that's serious, you know, you should disclose that with that person. Now, for me, again, Black, African American, transgendered in America, baby, I'm not telling you face to face. I'm not cooking no dinner and watching movies with you and, you know, laying in the bed with you, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm like, oh my God, there's something that I had on my chest and I just wanted to say this for so long. I just didn't know what to say. And he's like, what? Oh, I'm a transgender female. And, you know, we just get, what? Yeah, see, in most instances, like, that's not going to go well for you. Even though I have done those things in the past, you know, that's not really safe. That is not safe to do. Y'all girls, do not do that. Do not do that. Do not. All of that, I wanted you to get to know me. Girl, that's the, no, girl, no. We are not dealing with regular people. We're not dealing with regular people, babe. So you cannot do that. How I do it is I let you know up front. Before we meet, before, like, the most that you will get from our general, like, initial encounter is a phone number, and that's going to be a Google Voice. You're going to get a Google Voice. You're not going to get my real phone number. So, via phone, or if it is in person, it's going to be in person where cameras are and where there's a ton of people. I will never let you get me in a place or somewhere secluded, and it's just you and I tell you this, and then you snap and spaz on me. Girls, y'all have to pay attention to this. Y'all have to think. Your survival is what's important. Your survival. And you have to think like that. As much as we blend and we want to, you know, move here and move there, we have these laws and that law, whatever the case may be. There's loopholes, and there's people who are in these laws who really just genuinely don't care. So your survival, you have to be responsible for your survival, not the law, not the other person, not anything else besides you. Be responsible for your survival, okay? Do not sit here and get yourself in a secluded situation with somebody who possibly might just be a psycho. He might, you know, end up killing you. You know, that probably was his intention initially anyway. But there's certain protocols that you can take to avoid certain situations, okay? But to answer the questions for the video, guys, like, there is really no good time to tell a person that you're transgender. Like, to be honest, like, female to male, male to female, the danger risks are different, because, like, if a trans man tells another female that, or tells a female, if a trans man tells a female that he is in fact transgender, the most it's gonna get is probably slapped and cussed out. Like, that's the most. Versus a female who, a trans female whose life prior or birth was male. Yes, girls, y'all have to make sure that your safety is your first priority. There is really no good time to really tell somebody that you are transgender. Please don't think, oh, you know, he's gonna come over here and see how real I am, and he's gonna like me because he sees how I live and I cook and I do this and I do that. Girl, the wife that he left at home and the girlfriend that he left at home cooks and cleans. And guess what else she did? She bore his children. She birthed them. Yeah, she slid them out of the coochie canal. She slid them out. And he still left her there to come chill with you. Okay, like, please, girls, like, make sure that you tell these people, you know, what's going on. Because once either you text me, or I don't text people ever, so it's always them texting me. So once you do text me, or once the guy does text me, I'm going to disclose that first. It's not going to be no hi, hey, oh, come over, what are you doing Saturday night? No, it's going to be, listen, I do need to let you know that I am transgender. This is what it is, da 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 da. Move on from there. I'd rather not get a text back than to play tennis or ping pong back and forth in conversation, and then try to squeeze that in, and then try to, like, no, I'm not doing that, because I need you to hear me and understand me very clearly, because my safety and my livelihood is on the line. So I'm going to let you know, hey, I'm transgender. That's the only text you gonna get. You ain't getting nothing else after that, until you say, oh, hey, well, either I know, or either I'm okay with that. Hey, I've never done that before, but I like your personality, da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? We know that this was the forefront of the conversation. You know what it is. And then we move forward. And then even so much so, like, this is how I am with my safety. Even beyond that, y'all, they would be like, oh, okay, cool, you know, I want to hang, or like, I still want to fuck, or whatever the case may be. I still, because of my safety, because I know what's going on, I know that this is, it's Russian roulette, you know? I still will not meet with a person, guy, predominantly a black male, Spanish male, like, I'm just not, and I, you know, those other ones, a little cuckoo. I still will not meet with them. Just because it's just so unpredictable. It's just but there's really no good time to tell a person that you're transgender, because their reaction is going to be their reaction. There's no time that's going to alter that reaction. And you have to be okay with the results of their reaction regardless. Like, that's just what it is, okay? But yeah, I don't know, maybe you girls or guys may have a different experience or solution or something else to add to the conversation. So if you guys do, please feel free to go ahead and put that down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think, if there's a different route that you could possibly do regarding this, that where the girl would still be safe or the guy would still be safe in disclosing to a person who is interested in them that they're transgender. Guys, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys are following me, and follow me on my social medias as well. Those are both going to be in the description box below. Please give this video a thumbs up, turn on your bell notifications, and I will see you guys and girls next time.